Hey, everybody, it's me, Dad. It's Saturday night. You know what that means. We're going to broadcast something, but you know what that doesn't mean? Boxes. No boxes, no new boxes tonight. We're going every other week now, okay? Okay, sweetie? And then every other week, I'm going to probably release something else. And this week, it's going to be another episode of Nothing But Net, our basketball podcast that's all about the internet. And isn't really about either of those things. We may have made an error. We may have basketballed ourselves into a corner. Separate corners. We're social distance. So, but it's Nothing But Net, and it's a good show, I think. I think it's fun. I mean, I know it's fun. So I hope you like it. And if you don't, well, don't tell me, because that would make me angry. And I gotta say, you wouldn't like me if I was angry. I'm just kidding. You probably still would. Alright, this is a big game for us, guys. This is kind of like make or break. This is winner take all. It's dog eat dog. So if we win, we get to take all the dogs, and then we can eat them if we want to. I'm not saying we have to, but we can. We have the option. But the other team is going to eat them if we don't win. So we're going to save some dogs today. So on the count of three, let's save some dogs. 1, 2, 3. Save some dogs. This is Nothing But Net, the basketball show all about the internet. At an extremity count of 2 feet, 2 hands, I am Nate Chappell, and not here with me, as always, are two of my top 8 teammates, Johnny Triple Double Fisher and Finn Windmill Hammond. Hey guys.
Hello.
Hi.
Johnny, you're Triple Double Fisher. I want to explain the nicknames because, you know, you have 3 toes on your left foot and 2 toes on your right. I mean, you have 5 on each, but you do also have 3 on your left. Yeah. And Finn, you're the windmill because of your rich Dutch heritage.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. I just wanted to acknowledge that.
Yeah.
And I said, I said you guys were 2 of my top 8 teammates. I was inspired by, do you remember MySpace? How you'd have a top 8?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Definitely.
Did you remember who's on your top 8?
I had a music one, so it was all other bands. One, there was a band called Schizophrenic Cats Anonymous. It was like the punk band I was in. So that was number 1. And then I think there was a band I was friends with called The Droids You're Looking For, like the droids you are looking for. And I think there was like the Decemberists and something annoying on there also that were actually famous.
Oh, Decemberists and something annoying.
Yeah.
I like the idea of you being friends with a band. Hey, this is my friend REM.
Yeah, for sure. We don't hang out individually.
In fact, I only hang out with them while they're playing music.
Yeah.
You could just say I go to their concerts and listen to their albums.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be another way to say it. Johnny, were you on MySpace?
So who's the creator of MySpace? The guy that would always
Tom.
Yes. So Tom was the only one in my top 8. I was not on MySpace for very long or often.
But you are good friends with him.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, very good friends to this day.
Number
You just
one.
love his T-shirt.
If you if you zoom in on that photo of Tom, Johnny's in the background.
Wait.
Hey.
Anyway, so moving on, we're going to play a game of bounce pass for warm-ups. What do you say to that?
Bounce pass.
Bones pass.
A bounce pass. Okay, so ready? Here we go. Are you ready for this round of bounce pass?
Yes.
The category is soda pop flavors. We're going to go Finn, Nate, Johnny. That's the rotation. So Finn, you're going to start and go.
Dr. Pepper.
Coke.
Grape. It's a flavor.
Orange.
Great.
Orange.
You're going to... Do we skip me?
Yes, we did.
Oh, that was like a pass.
We skipped you. I didn't know what was going on there. I totally lost track of the rotation. That was my fault. So I lose the point on that. Let's do it. So I'm out on that. So now we're going to go Finn and Johnny head to head.
All right.
Whoever wins this wins the tournament. This is going to be Peter Pan characters. Peter Pan characters, starting with Johnny. All right, you ready? And go.
Peter Pan.
Wendy.
Captain Hook.
Tinkerbell.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry. That's the game.
Raphael, man.
Ah, Raphael. Should know.
Okay, next up, we got our first segment here. I'm gonna bounce. I'm gonna take the basketball. That's what it's called, right? Am I saying that right?
Yeah, basketball.
Okay, you're gonna take the basketball, and I'm gonna throw it on my elbow. You know what I mean? Throw it into my elbow and then pop it out to Johnny for his segment that we're calling Horse. Let's play Horse, Johnny.
All right. So today's game of Horse is going to be when I talk about a viral video of animals. Something that me and Kristen love to do late at night, winding down, is just watch silly, stupid stuff of animals. And today's viral segment is squirrel malfunction. You guys should just Google that. I don't know if you've seen it at all. It's this Russian guy hanging out with this cute little Russian squirrel. He's got tufty ears, and
that's how you can tell it's a Russian squirrel.
Well, I don't know. Fox squirrel.
He's
it's
wearing
not like a little red one.
Furry hats.
Yeah. But he feeds him some seeds, right? And the squirrel grabs a seed and starts chomping on it, and then just freezes, like just kind of stares off and just holding the nut, and just kind of slowly puts his arms to his chest. And the guy tries to give him more nuts, and the squirrel just holds his arms to his chest, just sitting there, just not moving. And he starts stacking the seeds like on his arms. Just like, heck, here, have some more. And he's just putting them on his arm, and the squirrel's just like more and more seeds. And so eventually he starts petting his leg, and he just like goes back to normal, chomping on his little seed again. And he tries to give him more, and he freezes. And then out of the blue, he just goes back to normal and runs away.
Huh. So he just was zoning out.
Yeah, to zone it.
Got his eye caught on something. I do that when I eat sometimes.
It's like, oh, good seeds.
Yeah.
Good seeds.
Wow, that's nice.
No seeds.
So, squirrels.
That's crazy. Yeah, squirrels. I don't know. Seems like squirrels can be pretty spoiled in certain situations. So, I get plenty of this stuff. What's that over there? That's more interesting.
It's an interesting take on squirrels. Really taking down some squirrels.
I've had a lot of weird interactions with squirrels.
Well, Johnny, remember when we saw, just pre-pandemic, I think, Johnny and I witnessed a couple of squirrels right outside my kitchen window, celebrating Valentine's Day.
Oh my God. They were giving each other Valentine's and stuff?
You said it.
Yeah, they were chocolates. And
oh, wow.
Yeah, and it was pretty incredible to watch.
Magic moment.
We videotaped it. Yeah, Johnny and I just held hands and looked out the window. They were probably like, what is those guys' problem? Those person malfunction. The way we were staring. And then Johnny said, well, she's pregnant. That's what Johnny said. And then
he just knew.
Sure. Yeah. And turns out, 45, 50 days later, we had these 3 new kits running around.
No way.
Backyard.
Mm-hmm. That's what you call a baby squirrel.
Yeah, it is. I looked it up.
That's amazing.
Yeah. It is amazing. It's the miracle of life.
That's crazy. Squirrels are funny. Here's my take on squirrels. They're predisposed to be dependent on humans. They can get into the trash really easily, and they can't fly. So
no, I would say flying squirrels can.
Oh, okay, I guess you're right. Yeah, okay. Well, outside of those, and those are probably pests too. Can you imagine? That's the last thing I need is squirrels to be able to fly.
I've had pet flying squirrels.
Really?
What?
Yeah. Well, they weren't originally tame. They were wild.
You taught them to fly.
So you lived in the woods, is what you're saying.
Yes, I was actually in their house. They took me in. I shouldn't say that because they're my pets, really.
Yeah, you wore a little collar.
No, seriously though, we found some baby flying squirrels at the bottom of this tree where they'd fallen out of their nest. They were still hairless, like that.
Oh, that's so good at flying, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But we nursed them back to health, and we had them run around until then they got a little wild. They would like just zoom by and bite you, and then zoom off again.
Oh, God.
Shit! Like, yeah, they got pretty
Fun.
mean. Yeah, you just be like watching TV, and they get loose out of their cage, and then they just come out of nowhere, just into your head. You know, you're like
Wait.
like squirrel.
So the flying squirrels don't really fly.
No, the glide.
So they should be called gliding squirrels.
Yeah,
Floating
I guess.
squirrels.
I mean, to be fair,
Well, that would be creepier if they floated.
hovered up.
Oh, that would be freaky. That would be freakier than a flying squirrel or a gliding squirrel.
Do they make any sounds? Like,
Oh yeah, they're super annoying.
What kind of
Little
do they
chirping
squeak at
noise.
you?
Like when they fly by.
Like zoom.
Zoom. There we go.
Oh,
Hey.
Johnny, it looks like your
Shucks.
time is up for that segment, and the ball comes flying back at my face. It comes zooming back at my face, bites it a little bit, and zooms off. But then I bring it back in, and I spin it on my finger because it's time for my segment called Slam Dunk. This is just something that goes well on the internet for me, and this week, I guess first of all, I want to start out my segment with a foul. There was a foul on last week's episode. I didn't actually do a segment. I guess I talked so much on yours that I felt I had done a segment. But you know what this means. There's a foul, so that means there's a free throw. That means, Johnny, you get to insult me if you want.
All right, I've been
Ready to
waiting for
go.
this moment.
And I can't do anything back. This is undefended.
Undefended. Okay, are you ready? I have to set up. Nate, you need to shave.
Ooh, savage. That was a swish off the backboard.
Gosh.
Okay, well, moving along here. What I discovered this week on the internet, something I've been looking for a long time. Friends. Have you heard of Friendster? I'm just kidding. I've been like searching for this commercial that I had in my head from my childhood that is inconsequential to me in every way. It did not advertise something I enjoy. It was not funny or fun or like particularly of the time. I have no idea why it stuck in my head so hard, but it did, and I just wanted to see it again to see if I got the words right. It turns out I didn't totally, but I got most of them. So I'm gonna play it for you. It's a Folgers commercial. I'll set up the visuals a little bit. It's a guy that's gonna be kind of walking sleepily from his bed, and talking to his wife. Also, for some reason, there's a bit of wild audio from the station at the end. So see if you can pick that up. Okay, ready? And this is Folgers commercial. Action.
You're up.
I'm sleeping.
You were walking.
I was walking in my sleep.
Have your coffee.
Hey, yours is darker than mine.
Mine's decaffeinated Folgers crystals. Yours is the decaffeinated you always drink.
Did you use the same amount?
Yeah, watch. Mine's mountain grown Folgers.
Nice aroma.
A sip?
Yeah. I thought I was the reason you're always so bright-eyed in the morning.
Final week, lose all the weight you can. Pay
Folgers crystals, so dark and rich, shouldn't you switch?
Can you tell which part was
What was that part of the
the
commercial?
part that wasn't supposed to be in there? Yeah.
That commercial is annoying.
It's annoying and unremarkable, right?
Yeah, and doesn't make sense also because it's decaf. It's a commercial for decaf coffee. And they're like,
So they could have really spun it like, I mean, maybe that's what they were suggesting, because at the end you couldn't really hear it over the for rapid weight loss. I don't even know what it said. But it says, hey, I thought I was the reason you were always so bright-eyed in the morning. She goes, oh, you are. Maybe that's what she was getting at, because it's decaf. You are the reason I was so bright-eyed in the morning. Because I'm drinking decaf, idiot. What is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Let's get a divorce.
That's kind of
That was
sweet.
actually, it was a series
oh god.
commercials. The next one they get divorced, and it picks up immediately after that.
Is he sleeping the whole time? And just
Yeah, they did used to have those Folgers commercials that were series. Do you remember those?
No, wait, tell me more.
Okay, so and this is a weird bit of information that I believe I picked up on another podcast, but do you remember Giles from Buffy?
Mm-hmm.
The vampire slayer?
Okay, yeah. Mm.
The older guy? Johnny was like, Buffy. So Giles, the older guy, he starred in these commercials. And it was this couple. It was like a will they or won't they situation for like maybe 10 or 12 commercials.
Right.
Now, do you guys have any commercials that have stuck out in your brain?
I was just trying to think of commercials with like story arcs in them. I was just thinking about the Fruit Roll-Ups commercial. You know, where they go to the factory? There's like the Fruit Roll-Ups factory, and like there's a debacle every time, and they come up with like a new flavor because someone like explodes a machine that's supposed to just have grapes in it.
That's a total ripoff from the Oops All Berries Captain Crunch cereal.
That sounds right. Yeah. Yeah, people love that shit. Like, oh, I guess the factory, I guess something happened to this.
Yeah, well, it really speaks to the working man,
Yeah.
to the working kid.
For sure, yeah. These, like, lack of regulations really result in some fun food.
Don't worry, kids. The worst that could happen is some fun food.
Yeah, how about you, Johnny? Is there a commercial that's etched in your brain?
I really wish I could have a commercial for you guys, but I just don't think I have any.
Do you want to write a
Well, that's
commercial
probably
right
good.
now?
Yeah, why don't you do a commercial right now? Do a commercial
watch
for
it.
Nothing But Net.
And we'll watch it.
We'll watch it, and then we can use it as for our promos.
Okay. Oh, wait, am I doing the commercial or is Finn doing it?
You're doing
You're
commercial.
doing it.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Johnny.
directing. Action.
Yeah, and I'm just filming. And camera speeds.
Quiet on set. Action.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and if you're here to listen to a podcast that's amazing and awesome, then you're in the right place, because Nothing But Net is a basketball show about the internet. Listen to it.
Cut. That's a wrap. That's a wrap.
All right, that's a wrap on this segment too. So I'm gonna take this ball. I'm gonna put it in my mouth.
Okay. Oh boy.
Right at Finn for his. Oh, I'm sorry. For his. Okay, and he's gonna take it.
Oh, look. Okay.
And he's gonna shoot it from the key.
Here I go. Hey, guys. This.
Here I go. That's what he says before he takes every shot. He says, "Here I go."
Quietly to myself sometimes, or very loud.
Here we go.
So my segment is about a little website that we use every day. It's called YouTube, and I work with like teenagers who just have this innate knowledge of how the internet works, and like someone pointed out like one hotkey on YouTube, and I had no idea it existed, and I wanted to run all the hotkeys on YouTube by you and see if you guys knew about it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm game. You game, Johnny?
I'm game.
All right, so I need you guys and you at home to pull up a YouTube video. It can be any video.
Okay, hold
it
on a
does not
second.
matter.
You.
Mhm.
Tube. Dot. Corn. Got it.
Okay, and you guys.
I got a video here.
All right, cool. And Johnny, you got a video?
I got video. I got a rock video. Do you want me to read the title too?
AC/DC or Leonard Skinner?
No, like actual rocks.
Oh, like rocks. I got actually pulled up a rock video of Prince, Tom Petty, Steve Winwood, Jeff Lynne, and others.
Oh, sweet.
While my guitar gently weeps.
Oh, where he
I
shreds.
actually recommend that. Yeah, Prince really steals the
He
show.
does. I
Yeah,
know that.
and he still has it. I think they buried him with it.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get into some hotkeys.
All
here.
right, so okay, with the sound off, respectively.
It's like, what is this? A hotkey show? Right? I've got my hotkey stick. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry, Finn. I just thought of it and I thought I'd say it.
Easy. You really hurt my feelings. JK. I'm just going to go through this list. This one you guys probably know. You can press spacebar to play the video.
Yes.
Okay, cool. You can also press K. That's also a play button. All right.
Yeah.
Now, this one you might know also. If you press the left arrow on the keyboard, you go back 5 seconds. And if you press the right arrow on the keyboard, you go forward 5 seconds.
Wow, I did not know that one.
I didn't know I had it.
Pretty
How about
hot.
you, Johnny?
No, I don't know any hotkeys.
All right, and then if you press J, you go forward 10 seconds. And if you press L, you go back 10 seconds.
No, reverse that.
If you go
J, you go back
J,
10
you go back.
seconds. L, you go.
Then, okay, did you guys know that the video is divided into 9 different segments that you can get to by pressing one of the numbers on the top of the keyboard? So, like, not the number pad. So you can go to the.
That's crazy. So all videos are in 9 segments, no matter how long they are?
I guess so, yeah. Or like.
What if they're 1 second long?
I guess you go to 0.5. So if you press, if you press 5, that is. So
Right.
If you press 5, you're in the middle. If you press 1, you're at the beginning. If you press 0, you're at the absolute beginning.
Wow, that's weird.
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
I can't believe that I never accidentally
I know. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I probably did and was like, what's wrong with my YouTube?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, my YouTube keeps jumping everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, crap. Oh, crap.
Okay, and then F. You guys know what that one does?
Whoa, F you.
Whoa. F is
Full screen?
full screen. All right, and then.
I don't think I should have done that.
And then escape is get out of full screen. Then, all right, the volume, that's up and down the key on the arrow pads. I'm sure you guys knew that. All right, and then, okay.
That one sucks, Finn.
Sorry.
That one's a cold key.
All right, and then you can increase and slower the speed by holding shift and pressing.
Wait, increase in flower?
Increase or slower.
Gosh.
Sorry, slow the speed of the video by holding down shift and pressing comma or period.
Comma
Or less than or greater than.
Oh, up to 2x it looks like.
Yeah.
And down to 0.25x it looks like.
Yeah. Is that nuts? Yeah. I bet that solo is a lot less impressive.
I mean, what's the use of that?
Well, when I teach music, it's really useful because I get to, if someone wanted to learn the Prince's solo, I could just slow it down and write down every note individually.
That makes sense.
Interesting. I think also if you were doing, I look at a lot of instructional videos for like Adobe Premiere and for video editing stuff, and it would be nice to be able to zip through it.
For sure.
To watch it at double speed so you can just get the gist of it and find the spot you want without just scrolling through. I guess you can just always scroll through on all these things, but
yeah.
Oh, I like this. This is good. Can you give me one more super hot one?
All right. Okay. Wait. Yeah. Then we're coming to the end. So then there's this other one where you can go frame by frame by pressing period and comma by itself.
Whoa.
Or do you got to pause it first, though?
Oh yeah, you gotta pause it. Yeah.
Okay, so it's pause, period, and comma by themselves.
Yeah.
No, that's pretty cool. I like that one.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, it's pretty useful.
Oh, Finn, that was a heck of a segment. I really liked that one. Those keys were hot. I gotta tell you that my fingers are like on fire. Oh my god, my fingers are on fire.
God.
Just kidding, guys. I totally psyched you out. You should have seen the looks on your collective faces. What if you all had one collective face?
We and Johnny will.
What if?
Interesting.
Okay, everybody, heddle up here. Did I say heddle up?
Yeah, you said heddle.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're on a loom right now. Weaving away.
On a loom?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what that means.
Well, a heddle loom. Rigid heddle loom. That's how you weave.
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
Okay, what's the
I'm
thing?
such a dick about it. Like Finn's like, yeah,
Come on.
Nate.
You never heard of a heddle loom?
Get your heddle out of your ass.
Oh.
Okay, well, I'm going. So what is it exactly? What does heddle mean?
Well, I'm not sure.
Okay. Oh, Mr. Hot Shit over here.
I just know it's a style of loom.
Okay. Well,
It's something.
I think you're a style of loon, Johnny.
Oh.
All right, everybody, heddle up. We're getting killed out there. If we're going to make it through, and by God we are, we're all going to have to subscribe to this podcast and leave a 5-star review. And we're going to have to tell all of our friends to listen too. It's going to be a big huddle. Huddle up all your friends. And above all else, remember that if you want to see the scripted comedy video shows we make, we're Wolf Out TV on YouTube. You guys heard of YouTube? And now you've got all the hotkeys, and the power is in your fingers.
That's right.
Thanks for playing, everybody. Remember, just because something is a basketball show doesn't mean it's going to be about basketball. Be excellent to each other, and good game, good game, good game.
Good game, 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 good game. I remember what a heddle is.
Okay, what is it? Maybe we can insert it.
Oh, well, a heddle is a part of the loom where I think you slide the yarn or whatever you'd be using through the
human
slots.
hair, skin, whatever.
Yeah, something that'd be stranded. So you
Wait.
slide them through
Desert island.
these little slots to keep them separated. Oh.
Just like the offspring taught us.
Exactly.
I see.
Is that what that song was about?
I think so.
Oh yeah,
It's like, hey.
Look, you've got to. Well, that's funny. You got to keep them separated, yet huddling up
is all about
is
getting
about
together.
keeping together.
You're right.
Oh, that's right, indeed. What did you think of that? Did you enjoy it? Can you nod, please? Or shake your head? Please nod. Okay. So that was that show. We're coming back next week with boxes. It's going to be the 14th episode, Lucky 14. And it's going to be full of laughter. It's just going to be 10 minutes of us just laughing. It's going to be very off-putting, a little spooky. So for all of us here at this room, to you and yours, have a Merry Thanksgiving. Please. Please.